What's happening, man? This live right here, man. I'm in a special location right now. Special. Steve's, what is it, man? I'm at my high school right now. My high school. I'm about to get blow with y'all. Y'all about to hear some funny ass shit. If y'all don't know about Burbank High School, y'all gonna know about it today. And I got about 20 minutes to kill too. 20 minutes to kill zone. You gonna know tonight. Hell yeah. Getting high after high school. Ain't nobody here. Quarantining things. Some people getting some free lunch or something over there. But I'm about to tell you about my high school. Man, I'm harder than that lean. I lean that lean. Tell you. You don't want me to review because I'm going to tell the truth. If I review the product and it don't do the thing, I'm going to tell you, it didn't do the thing. I'm sorry, sir, but it didn't do the thing. I got the organic one. Maybe I should have got the non-organic. Let me be honest though. I felt something, and I don't remember going to sleep. I remember waking up. But for $60, not so sure. It's some good. Some good. Some cooks. So right now, look at that. This is my high school. I'm in the parking lot. Oh shit! I ain't gotta do that. All I gotta do is this. Oh shit! Is there security coming? Hold on, I might have to get up. I might have to get up out of here. Well, security come tripping with me. You know, I don't need no confrontations. He said brought the bank with it. That mean you already know. I don't know about these securities in these black trucks and shit. You got some securities be thinking they police. My homie, rest in peace. Doughboy from the Heights got killed by a fucking security guard that thought he was a police. Run Dirty One. Nope, didn't run. But he back there though. I went to Burbank 93 to 97. 93, 97. I gotta pick a direction to aim my head to tell you a story because there's so many. This football field, I'm gonna talk about it in the story I got coming up. I got a real live story about Burbank. It starts with Burbank. I'm gonna just say that. I was here the other day getting pictures and shit, but this football field right here, multi-million-dollar football field that they got right here at Burbank. When I went here, our field was trash, and in the early 90s, they wasn't putting a dime into this football field. So this football field had gopher holes and all type of shit. Hella gopher hole, and it was dry, like it wasn't being watered, and they had full-scale football games on that shit. So you know about the football field. '95. So did you go in '94? I'm in the parking lot. I remember the football team had a riot in this motherfucking parking lot right after football practice. All I know is I came out the locker room and it was cracking. It was Samoans, Bloods, football players, future NFL football players. The Van Dykes was in that scuffle. Shit. Hey man, motherfuckers, most of the security guards and motherfuckers be smoking weed and shit. So they see a motherfucker parked off in the catch, they know he ain't hurt nobody. It's 10 of y'all, right? Like I say, I keep dropping hints about this project I'm working on. I'll give y'all a hint though. My music teacher, this music room I'm looking at right in front of Burbank, my music teacher is on death row for murder. My music teacher at Burbank right here is on death row for murder. Rape, strangulation, murder. From a cold case that happened way before he was even a teacher. Hey, you remember Octavius? He worked at AutoZone, but he didn't remember, so that lets me know. Shit, say his name. Well, yeah, don't say his name because I don't want you to ruin my story. It started with an H though. And he was fucking students. He was fucking a couple of the students too. That's when I was locked up with him. But I ain't trying to spoil that right now. Not trying to spoil that. Because I was gonna go straight to that, but then I was like, you know what? How can I tell the story about him without telling the story about my high school? So that's why I'm here. Hey, Steve, I'm looking for about like 2 or 3 people to talk about their experience at this school. Is you game? If you game, I can pull up on you today, or we can Skype or whatever. I just want to hear like a couple of funny ass stories or something. I have to remember, nigga, I seen a girl get stabbed at it at school. She got stabbed. I seen 2 people get stabbed at it in 93 and 96. I seen a dude get stabbed in 93 and a girl get stabbed in 96. What y'all think about the last Holler View though? Me personally, I think that last Holler View more embodied my vision when it came to the Hollyview. It more embodied my vision. Cliffhanger. It'll be ready. The next MC Hollyview will be dropping either today or tomorrow. See if I can find somebody out here that want to talk about Burbank. We're going to pull up on some peoples. Let's see. That's the football field. Hey, do y'all go here? Can I ask y'all a couple of questions about Burbank? All right, cool. Let me park. This is dope. First off, let me introduce myself. My name is Dirk. I got a YouTube channel, Dirty Weather 916, and I used to go here back in the days. I went here from 93 to 97.
Oh, shit.
So now I'm about to do a documentary about this high school. So is this still the music room right here?
Is this still the music room? Yes, sir.
So that music room, I'll tell you a quick story. There was a teacher that went here. His name was Mr. Hazlitt.
Mr. Hazard?
Yeah, he went to jail because he was having sex with a couple of the students, right?
Crazy.
So I ended up getting locked up in 97, and I ended up seeing him and hearing about it too. But while he was locked up, they ended up doing like his fingerprints, and they ended up finding that he had committed a murder in the 70s, where he jumped through a girl's window and climbed through the night and then strangled her and killed her. And now he on death row. He's on death row I don't know if he about to die, but he been condemned since 2008. But he was in this room right here. So what do you think about Burbank now? When I went, it was real diverse. Is it still a diverse school?
Super diverse.
Super diverse?
Yeah, still diverse. It's a lot more, how do I say this? My freshman year, it was popping a little bit, but from sophomore year and junior year, it got a little bit more calm.
Yeah.
Less fights. A lot less fights.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Is there a lot of opportunities that they offer you guys?
Yeah, still. In my opinion, I still think it's one of the best in sports.
Yeah.
Especially with the football, basketball, soccer, and track system.
Mm-hmm.
Every single one of the coaches that are still working right now.
Yeah.
Hats off to them. They still doing their best.
Coach Lindsay is still here, huh? Coach Lindsay, he's been here since I was here running. He was doing girls basketball. He's still doing girls basketball only?
No, he's not doing varsity for boys.
Varsity for boys. He used to be a hall monitor too. Is he a hall monitor?
Nah.
Yeah, he used to.
He's straight into basketball, and I think he was a 3 away.
3 away?
3 away from getting to the finals.
Wow, that's what's up.
Yeah, and shit, they had an amazing season this year.
Did you play football?
I played soccer.
Soccer?
Yeah, I played soccer.
So I played you're junior or?
I'm a junior. Yeah.
Junior. So my sophomore year here, I played football, and our record was like 0-11.
Yeah, that was our football this year.
0-11.
Yeah. Actually, no. It was one in. We won one against Grierson McClatchy.
1-1. So y'all was like 1-10 or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, we never did good in football. I remember.
We have a good football system. It's just that this year was a down year, but next year, you feel me, we're gonna be on the come up.
Yep. So as far as Burbank, how would you rate it on a scale from 1 to 10? Solid 8.
Solid 8.
And you know what? I'm actually from North Sacramento. I'm from the Heights, but I grew up in the South area too. And I went to for high school. I went here, so they'd be like, if Grant was to play Burbank, what side you gonna be on? I'm like, shoot, I'm gonna be on the Burbank side. Y'all see that football field? When I went here, the football field had so many gopher holes.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember seeing that.
Man, it was the football field like a football field, like a real field, like. It was
out there?
yes, and the Gophers will run across the field at height at like during the game. They'll run across the field. I remember one time this dude named Clifford was running right. He was about to score. He was like at the 5, the 4. And the next thing you know, he stepped in the Gopher hole, twisted his ankle, and didn't even score. Stepped in the Gopher hole. That shit crazy. Has there been a hella riot here when you were like a freshman? Were there riots or anything?
Now I heard about them riots from seniors back when I was a freshman, but so far I haven't seen a riot in Burbank.
Man, when I went here, I seen 2 people stabbed in the hallway. Cause like when the hallway in between classes, like the hallways will fill up, like shoulder to shoulder. And then in '93, I seen a dude like just came out of nowhere, bam, blast a dude in the hallway. But then I seen a girl get stabbed in a fight here too. And then the riots, like, do y'all hear that they used to be McDonald's back in the days on 29th Street? So when that was 29th Street, we used to have to walk home and walk by 29th Street. So if we was Bloods and walking past 29th Street, oh, it was problems. So do a lot of people skip school here still?
Yeah, a lot of people still skip school.
Yeah, that's a part of high school.
I'm not even gonna lie, I'm guilty on that too.
It's all good, man. Shit. Hey man, well I appreciate you talking to me. If you got a social site or anything you want to tell people check out.
Sammy.bmr on Instagram. That's pretty much it.
Sammy.bmr on Instagram, man. I appreciate you talking, man.
What's your, I'm good, bro. I'm good. All right.
There you go. Dirty Weather 916.
Got it.
Dirty Weather 916, man.
Instagram. I need that too.
Dirty Weather, same thing.
Dirty Weather?
Yep. That's what's up. He said that you wish your sis could get on. What your coach Lindsay? Yeah, man. They up here about to get like some free something. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all. Guess what? I don't know if y'all got y'all's, but Dirty got his stimulus. Dirty got stimulus. That shit already half gone too. But Dirty got stimulus, so that shit is real. I was looking too. I went through the non-filer too, because I ain't pretty much ever filed taxes. I went through the non-filer. That motherfucker was like, boom. I was like, oh, is he lying to me? That motherfucker balance popped up. I said, you lying to me. Let's get cracking. Dirty needs some new shoes. Excuse me. Not Dirty needs some new shoes. Dusty needs some new shoes. Dusty needs some new shoes. Shit, I gotta go to the let them look at the oil leak in this thing. It's got a small leak. You know, with oil leaks, you kind of want to catch them before they get big. I know they got hella police here. Hold on, y'all.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm about to get out and fuck with y'all for a minute. So that was kind of cool. Being able to go and talk to some people. I thought about doing it, but before when I went, but that was cool. Get to hear differences, tell them stories about their old school. That's damn near like somebody pulling up telling you about your old neighborhood. He said, man, I'm about to spend it on Bud. I need some shoes. I need some rims. I need to get a carburetor. And that's about it. And pay bills. He said, I wish my sis was here. Shit, your sis could get on here. Dirty weather. Man, if you waiting for that tax thing in the mail, that motherfucker, man. That motherfucker might be a minute. What you mean Savage Studios trying to start a race war? Hold on. Small Reefer won a match here. You heard about that. I ain't finna say, bro. Good morning, Cliffhanger. End Zone. They finna pop a race war this summer in LA. End Zone race war gonna happen sooner or later. Y'all talking about race war, LOL, and the race war gonna happen. Savage Studios trying to start a race war. Mexican channels are saying the black channels need to talk to the black youths about what's going on in LA. Oh, okay. Hey, what's popping with dude? Every time I touch down my hometown, bills out the way. Real cloud. So he feeling that people need to talk to the youth. Black channels need to talk to the youth. Black channels need to talk to the youth. I ain't even sure how to take that. I'm not even sure I take that. Black channels need to talk to the youth. That would indicate that Mexican youths don't do nothing stupid. Like they don't do nothing wrong or they ain't doing nothing crazy that you just have no words for. A lot of shit we don't see on the news, for one, but you can't put that on a black channel. What the hell? Now you can't say blacks that have influence. If you got blacks that have influence, that's different. That's different. Then you can encourage them to be like, man, spit this message or spit that message of peace and send a message to them if you know your influence is influential. But you just can't put that on black channels if that's the case. But I don't think he meant it like that. I just meant if you got a voice, speak. That's what I think he mean. See, I don't. It's fucked up how easily people can be manipulated, though. It's how it's fucked up. Cause all you got, cause a person that's easily manipulated, they're not gonna be able to sit back and say, oh, first they talk about all the Mexicans getting together, truthfully, and then I was like, if y'all get together, then who y'all gonna fight? Obviously, who you been fighting. Now y'all just gonna stop fighting each other. So you got to have an enemy. Yeah, that's what I was saying in my message. I've been saying in my message, I'm not preaching like change doing the stupid stuff. I'm preaching you need to change and you need to get ready because it seems like people ain't stopping with the stupid stuff. So you need to get ready because this is what's happening. That's the message I'm preaching. I'm not never gonna tell nobody don't get ready for what's coming. If I see what's coming, I know other people see what's coming. But I'm not gonna preach riots, hell nah. Cause that's a lot of blood. It's already a lot of bloodshed been shed between blacks and Mexicans already in Long Beach, LA, Riverside, Fresno. It's already enough blood been shed. So what the fuck I look like saying you need to stop with the stupid stuff. Then the blacks gonna turn on each other. Maybe it's something needed for people to see, especially the black youth to see people form right in their face, and then maybe they might get it. But if you don't see the threat, chances are you're not gonna react to the threat. Man, but it's simple, man. I didn't have many talks with Sav, man, and I know Savage. I feel that I really do feel that he was just meant like if you got a voice, man, use it, and try to get through. The key word is try to get through instead of acting like they not there. I get that message, and then but see the thing is, somebody that feels like they ain't doing that automatically, like if that's not a part of their DNA or they makeup, then when it comes time to asking them for them to try to do something, it's like they being fake. Like they trying to preach the message to the youth, but they being fake because it's not already in them. And me, that's already in me. I was bred each one teach one. I was bred, man. If you got some game and you can help this youngster or you can help this person in need, man, shit, you gonna get rewarded. It's gonna come back. That's what I was taught. So I don't feel bad at all. I know every chance I get to speak to the youth, I'm gonna speak to the youth. If I get a chance, I can't help that. Sometimes the youth used to be like, all right, man, I got it. You're giving me too much game. I can't process it all. That's me. What's happening, KO? So the only thing I could say is there are not black channels, but there are elders in them hoods where them dudes be from. Like there's big homies, there's G homies, there's big homies, there's OG homies, double OG homies. It's all type of that where them dudes is from. And it's politics involved. So if people find out who that was, you can best believe street justice, motherfuckers will find out who that is. You can best believe that. And depending on the struggle with their hood, they may do something, they may not. It depends and it depends on who they is. If they somebody like you could be a nobody from a hood and do something like that, and you damn near probably won't even suffer no repercussions. But if you from a hood and if you in LA, most likely you is, then it's rules and repercussions because that it is unexplainable. It is unexplainable throwing eggs and shit at people, and then the taco lady, that shit is out of pocket. But on the flip side, on the flip side, I gotta be 100% honest with you. 100% honest with you. When I was a teenager, I robbed Asians, I robbed Hindus. I robbed Mexicans. I robbed blacks. I robbed white boys. So they didn't have cameras back then. They didn't have cameras back then. So if they would have had cameras back then, if I would have even been seen for one of them motherfuckers, and then guess what? Dirty would have been inciting, or Dirty would have been, I'd have been America's nightmare. But I asked for forgiveness, and you know what? That was my past. I was a youth, and I am lucky that I'm here today. But I had to pay a price. I had to pay a price, and you know what? I was young once, so that's why I have this thing like I'm not God, like I'm not your big brother. But at the same time, I could say I learned from my mistakes dearly. I dearly. 17 years. Picture that. So I learned from my motherfucking mistakes, but it took me a lot longer than it would have took other people. Damn, he said they already dropped their address. They from Hoover. See? See? But at the same time, if it's some real people involved, they're going to be seeking to make a positive from this negative. And the positive ain't going to be beating them youngsters up. I don't think that's the positive. But I think the positive would be to whatever that person that was hit with the egg. I think the positive, I could tell you how we would handle it in prison. If I was in prison, because I was the one that they used to come to like handle problems and sort shit out. But if I was to sort that out and hope that it could be a positive, first of all, I would ask the person that was hit with the eggs, like, how can we make this right? Like if it was my little homie that did that, I would go to them. I would be like, how can we make this right? Like, are you hungry? Do you want something? I will offer you a few things. And if you accept them things, then you are saying that it's made right. And then there's two parts of it. The one part is you, and the other part is us. So it would be for you, whatever terms you want. You want money, or you want something to happen to the young homie, then it's back on us to decide what we would want to do. Like if you want him to catch a fade, he can catch a fade. But if you want him to be killed or something like that, that's not going to happen. So then we would be like war. But that's in prison. Street, I don't want to say that really applies out here. I really don't even like putting that energy out there, but I just want y'all to know how it would go. Like if they're from a hood, they're from a Hoover, so most likely they didn't already caught some fades and stuff for their conduct. That's just rules and regulations. So most likely they did, and that's one part of it. The other part would be to ask them, or to ask the people that was assaulted, what they want, like what they want, and then once that's done, then it's like both sides agree, and then this is it. But the thing about it is, once that agreement happens, like once they address the problem and you reach an agreement, once that agreement happens, then if somebody does something stupid to another race, like another black does something to a Mexican, or a Mexican does something to a black, then it's like the agreement is violated. And then if it ain't some elders in place to deter the situation and play chess, then it'd be bad. And that's why hoods go to war. And that's why some hoods go to war and have been at war since the 70s and 80s. All started like that. Man, all I can say is this. And I'm going to share this with y'all, because I know why karma served me. I know why I got all them years. Like I know why. And I did hella robberies and shit. I robbed hella people when I was young. But it was one in particular that karma was like, all right, she done done enough. We about to sit your black ass down. And that was one where all I'm gonna say is when I went in that motherfucker, I went to the back and there was a girl. It was a girl, man, and I was like, give me your wallet. And she gave me her wallet. Like she pulled out her wallet, right? And she opened her wallet and gave me the money out the wallet. It was probably like $12. Yeah, Dirty was a bad guy at one time. It was like $12. And you know what? I took it. And like I say, I wasn't ready to come home for a long time. I paid my price. I paid my dues. Served my shit. Time served. But when I replayed it and thought about the trauma that girl, she probably don't like black. She probably don't like niggas to this day. She probably do not like niggas to this day. And if I seen her, I would. If I seen her right now, I would apologize and do anything in my power. Like I would let her know it was me and how could I make it right. If I had that action, I would. I would. Unfortunately, that was one of the things that's not gonna happen in my lifetime because I'm not trying to. But karma served my ass raw. That's why now it's about doing good things. It's about helping others. It's about putting out positive vibes. It's about not letting others control your emotions. And it's about understanding what life is about and being happy. That's what it's about. I've been around real bad guys, but I've been around real good guys. And them good guys always just seem to be happy. Bad guys always seem to be bitter. The only time they was happy is when they was getting over on somebody. I don't like them type of people. He said, in particular, he said, I'm gonna keep me a little knife. That's them they call, in the pen, right? Mexicans, they keep these knives. They keep these knives they call thumbers. They call thumbers because they only like this big. They like this big. But they will stick your ass 101 times with that motherfucker though. They you they will stick the shit out your ass. Like if you got a big ass knife, you're not about to stab nobody 50 times. But if you got like a little thumber or something, you gonna hit a motherfucker hella times. That nigga sent Cal and KO and Black. Y'all going to the hole. Y'all going to the hole. Y'all going to the hole, man. That's what we be like. Nigga, y'all better get y'all soups up and shit. Y'all about to go to the hole. All right, Dizzle, what's happening, man? But you know what? On some real shit, I personally have not been paying no attention. I have not been paying no attention. I ain't even watched the whole Elote lady. I didn't even watch all that shit. So if now I see you can't get around it. If it's making that much noise, you can't get around it. But I would not let the opinions and the actions of no teenager dictate my motherfucking mood. Fuck that. Fuck that. They from Hoover. They got their ass beat. You best believe if there's any gang members involved, they got it. So other than that, I don't think there's no need to go further. I'm loving these gas prices. We almost under $2. We almost under $2. Man, they taking too long. I'm about to go over. I'm about to roll another one. They taking too long. All I wanted them to do was check the oil. All I wanted them to do was check the oil. The lady looked at me. She started busting up laughing. This is a car lot, right? She like, you're gonna have to wait for a while until the mechanic comes. I'm like, shit. Well, fuck. Where can I go to smoke a blunt? She was like, what? I'm like, yeah. Where can I go to smoke a blunt? Where can I park? She said, park over by the wall over there. Huh. I'm about to roll this and walk over there by the wall.
The reason that strings flew off in the first place. So that was one of the holdups I had was getting these new clippers. So I had to order those. That took a week. So I had to get these, and they were there to get out of the car. So those are
That part.
So then you have new trim here. Won't go anywhere. And then your glove box is fixed. Your glove box is an odd color.
Everyone needs to check out Black Money Corp. He got some serious t-shirt. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Black Money got the merch now. Hit up Black Money. I forgot. Black Money doing the thing. I need my shirt, Black Money. Need my shirt. Man, I know Obama smoked in the White House. Hold on. Almost done. Hey, was that cool? Hey, was that cool or was that cool as fuck? Going to talk to somebody at my high school. Was that cool or what? Tell the truth. When the story's coming back. Man, all you gotta do is watch the lives. Watch the lives, them the stories. All that stories, yeah. That was cool. Man, you know I'm gonna have to come back with some stories, man. You know that. This bitch ass white man. I know he ain't just gonna skip me over. That's why I'm about to blow their car lot up there. Not literally. That's what it's called when you smoke at somebody's place, you blow their spot up. So I'm about to smoke. And they, nah, I'm just playing. Nah, they know it's good. This story right here. Man, that's what's up, man. That's love. That's love. I've been at this shit for a long time. Y'all know that shit. I can, hey, look, or I can, but I don't want to. I can, but I don't want to. Some big ass tires. Stories are timeless content. That's going to take you.
Is this your Yukon?
Yes.
You want me to check oil on this?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I think I might have made an error, and I think I might be driving around with like less than a quart or something.
Let me check that for you.
Keys are in the ignition. I'm blowing a quarter a day. Oh, you trying to antagonize me into a story. It don't even got to be a prison story. I feel that. So you would rather the stories by themselves, not on live, but by themselves so you can hit repeat. One of y'all need to make a sub dirty channel where y'all take stories up out of my lives and post them. That would be dope. That would be dope. I'll be having hella stories in my life. Y'all need to take them stories and post them. You need to talk to Fried Eggs Dirt. See if you want to start a Fried Eggs Dirt channel. I feel that. I feel that. But I'm still saying, like, would you rather so no stories on the live, keep the stories and bring the stories back? Man, look. If you go to the lives and you extract stories out of the lives and you are able to do that, what I would ask of you is just let me know. Just let me know. Check this out, Dirty. What you think, Dirty? Hey, you never know. Shit, I might really like that G thing. Got the story dressed up. Or give it to me and I'll post it on my channel. If you extract stories out the lives, I'll post them on my channel with show and give you your shout out. He said dibs on the grandma story. The grandma story is his whole story. That wasn't a live. That was a story. I'm talking about the lives. That means you got to really know the lives. You got to have been there to know, oh, this is that live where he told that one story. It got to be like that. All right, hold on.
You have oil. It looks like you're about a quart and a half over on the oil. You have more than enough oil in your motor, so you're kind of overfilled. I'm not set up. I'm 1 day a week here. I'm just here helping out. I'm not set up to do oil changes. So
what about the oil release of what's over?
What the only thing that I could suggest is taking it to someplace or taking it home and trying to open up the drain pin, let out about a quart in a bucket, just like a little bit, and then put the drain pin back in, and I can show you how to check your oil if you want to see.
Sure.
Let me get a fresh rag. I'll show you how to check it.
All right. I'm so ghetto. This music made me think about the Odyssey.
Okay, so what you want to do when you check your oil is just this is your dipstick right here. Just have it when you first pull it out, wipe it out because its reading's not going to be correct. So you just
Okay.
want to wipe it off, make sure it's clean, and you stick it back in.
Does it matter if it's fresh in the morning or if you have been driving?
Doesn't really make a difference. It just, as long as you wipe it off when you pull it out and then check it again, it just needs the truck to be semi-level. If you're parked on a curb or you're parked on a hill, that'll make a difference.
Okay.
And then when you pull it out, you'll see your line of oil is all the way up here. You'll see this little residual, that's just part of the dipstick. But you can actually see your line on your oil. It's supposed to be down in these cross hatches down
Okay,
here. You
okay.
see? So what you want to do is, you know where your drain pin is under your car to drain the oil? I
no.
can show you.
Yes.
It's one bolt, and what you want to do is just put a drain pin underneath there, and you loosen the bolt, but you need to have your hand under there. You're going to get some oil on it. When
Okay.
it starts to dump, just let it dump a little bit in the
Uh-huh.
pan, and then stop it. So your drain pin is, you see that greasy thing right there, the real greasy thing?
Right here.
No, right back there's that. Your oil pan is that right there, and on the back of that will be the drain pin. It'll be on the side.
So on the other side of
Yeah,
this.
let me go around. Let me see if I can find it and point it out to you.
Okay.
That'll be your oil drain pin. Yeah, right back here.
Okay.
Well, come around here, I can show you. I'm sorry. Most of them are easier to see from that side. You come back here, you can see it right here. If you see that bolt right there
Oh,
in
I
the
see
back?
it, yep.
You loosen that up, you have the drain pan underneath you, and you let some out, but it's going to start it's just going to start pouring out when you loosen it up.
Right.
Let what you think is about enough out, and then make sure you don't let the bolt just fall in the pan, otherwise you're going to have to dig it out with your hand. And then put the bolt back in, tighten it back up. Don't go crazy tight on that either. Just snug it up.
Okay.
And then check your oil.
Okay.
See if it's down in the pocket. That should be all you have to do.
All right. Thank you very much.
I do it for you, but I work 2 jobs and I don't do really oil changes and stuff. Our guy left here.
No, but your explanation was very on point and perfect.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
I'm glad I helped.
All right. And we're done. Y'all get everything at the Dirty Nation, huh? Y'all get documentaries, y'all get oil change game, weed game. So I gotta take this thing home and drain some oil out. All right, man. All right, I'm about to end this live, man. So I appreciate y'all stopping in, checking in. And I will holler at y'all a little bit later with some more of this strawberry cookies. Dirty Weather.